Friends, in this video, I want to explain to you why I have been intentional in hiring an intake specialist as opposed to the traditional secretary who answers the phone. And that is because when people are calling your office, they are automatically a lead. Okay, no matter what way you think about it, if whether they qualify for services with your law firm or not, if they don't, even if they're asking for a different practice area, you can refer them out. So regardless, they are considered a lead. Okay, so when people are calling in, they're calling into the intake specialist. And that's why we have hired someone. Actually, it's not a person that works in our office face to face, but especially because of pandemic, more and more people are used to having consultations by phone and video. I've actually personally been offering this 2 years before because we have or at least back then we had a newborn in 2 years ago. And so I didn't have as much time to go from one appointment to another at the office, and it just took too much time. So the past 2 years, pre-pandemic, most of my time had been at home actually. And so people are finally able to be more comfortable with the video conference, of course, by consultation, whatever platform you use. So I highly suggest hiring a remote employee, or if not a W-2 employee, you can hire a virtual assistant. Now, someone I hire, that person actually lives in Mexico, Ciudad Juarez, and she has done a fabulous job. She's been with us for several months now, and all she does, she does a lot, but she focuses on leads, qualifying leads. And what I mean by qualifying is gathering the facts. Because I think I've talked to several lawyers, colleagues, friends. They spend a lot of time fact gathering when really you didn't go to law school to gather the facts, right? Let's say, what is your name? What is your date of birth? How many family members? Who are your qualifying relatives? There's so much you could have asked in the past that you really don't need to. Your intake specialist can do that. What you need to focus on is a legal analysis, okay? You want your intake specialist basically be able to tee it up for you, and so you can hit it out of the ballpark, okay? You need to have your team ready to set it up for you. So by the time you speak to that person, you are ready to knock it out, okay? You are ready to sell your services, okay? And because, of course, ethically, it's better that you personally sell your services. Now, your intake specialist can mention, yes, our attorney, our lead attorney, our legal team has had success with your type of case. These are the type of case we handle all the time. Of course, we cannot guarantee outcome for your case, but we'll certainly try our best. So they can say things like that. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. You are the one that have to close the conversion. You have to convert the lead to a client, and that's up to you. So there's a lot of, but the goal of this video is just explain to you that you don't have to do what you normally are used to, okay? And that's why personally for us, we focus in increments of 15-minute consultations. Also in my live show, I tell people that 15 minutes is usually enough just for me to point you in the right direction, because a lot of people, you might have realized this, they have that one or two questions, but of course it somehow ends up being 30 to 45 minutes because they're repeating that same question or rephrasing that question because maybe they haven't listened, right? So that's why we just segment it to 15 minutes. Of course, if it ends up spilling over, of course, we don't say, hey, 15 minutes over, you're done, right? But we really set the expectation that we're only spending 15 minutes and getting it accomplished. So anyway, that is what our intake specialist is for. They're answering the phone for leads, and they're following up with their intake specialist. They're following up as an intake specialist. They're following up with the phone calls, those leads, and that is critical. They need to follow up, have a schedule, whether it's daily or weekly. Depending on the type of case it is, right? But you need to have a plan, and we're happy to help you with that. Okay, we're happy to provide you. I'm going to put our link right here so you can schedule a 15-minute call with us. We can happy to provide a preliminary assessment of your current situation and where you want to go in the future. Okay, we're happy to help. set you up. We do offer accountability coaching services, sessions, whether it's monthly or it's quarterly, whatever you prefer. In addition to that, we do provide a series of webinar courses where you're able to take advantage of our intake process. Okay. It has worked for us. I've been practicing for 10 years and I have been more intentional about my processes in the past couple of years. And I've seen a significant change in my revenue numbers. And I'm just trying to share I'm just trying to share the benefits of what we've done and hope it works for you. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Take care now.